Hello and welcome to this Tap and Thrive. I'm Michelle Cassar, your host, and in this very quick tapping meditation, we are going to be tapping around the relentless workload. Now, what happened to those days of, there's an in tray and an out tray, and then we skip off into the sunset and our work is done? Those days seem to have finished. It's relentless, and what with social media, there just feels like it's never ending. If you're unsure where the tapping points are, on my website I have a diagram you can download and there's a YouTube video explaining them, and that's at michellecassar.com. I'm also going to briefly talk you through them as we're tapping here. So let's start by tapping on the side of your hand, on the fleshy bit underneath your little finger knuckle, and tapping with the tips of your fingers if you can. When you start to think of this relentless workload, where does that show up for you in your body? Is it in your stomach? Do you feel it in your chest? I just want you to tune into where you're feeling it and rate that on a 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst. And then we'll come back to that at the end of the tapping and see where you are. Do bear in mind that tapping can bring things up for you. If that happens, then just get in touch. And tapping on the side of your hand, repeating after me, unless anything doesn't resonate with you, in which case change the words so they do. So on the side of your hand, even though I feel all of this overwhelm, my work is relentless. I acknowledge how difficult this is. Even though I feel this in my, and state where you're feeling that in your body now. So even though I feel this in my, I'm open to finding a way to shift how I feel in this moment. Even though my deadlines are relentless, accept myself anyway. Even though I'm struggling to sleep, I'm choosing to forgive myself. Tapping with both hands if you can. So on your eyebrow, on the inside of your eyebrow, this is so overwhelming. And on the side of your eye, it's relentless. Under your eye, I'm so overwhelmed. Under your nose, all of these deadlines. In the dip of your chin, they're never ending. On your collarbone point, just below where it's a bit bony, this lack of sleep. Under your arm, where people who wear a bra strap, where the bra strap would be, there's not enough hours in the day. Inside of your wrist, I'm exhausted. On the crown of your head, I don't know how I'll keep going. Stay on the crown of your head. My feelings are valid. I choose to accept and forgive myself. Back to your eyebrow point, it's overwhelming. Side of your eye, it's relentless. Under your eye, how will I do everything? Under your nose, all of this deadline. On your chin, this lack of sleep. On your collarbone, I'm waking up early to fit everything in. Under your arm, yet there's still not time. Inside your wrist, I'm exhausted. And the crown of your head, I don't know how I'll keep going. And now just take a couple of deep breaths. And we're going to do one last round where we're going to come more into the positive. So on your eyebrow, what if there was another way to respond? Side of your eye, I'm open to finding another way to respond. Under your eye, I'm giving myself permission to take care of myself. Under your nose, I need to take care of myself. And your chin, the world needs me to be my best self. On your collarbone, I need me to be my best self. Under your arm, so I'm choosing to relax in this moment. Inside your wrist, I'm imagining relaxing in this moment. Continue tapping on the side of your wrist, inside your wrist, and take a couple of breaths and just imagine being relaxed. And on the crown of your head, I'm choosing to give myself permission to relax. Now just put your hand on your heart. Now just check where that is in your body and rate the number from 1 to 10 again. How is that feeling now? If it's come up for you, then go and do another tapping round or get in touch with me. But hopefully it has calmed down and brought that number down a little bit. Do this as often as you need. And like I say, in all of them, I do know we are not going to solve the world's problems by sitting around and tapping on ourselves. But when we can start to feel better and we can come from a place of calm, we can get as much, if not more, done. And we can just do it from a relaxed place rather than this kind of feeling of stress. Thank you for joining me in this Tap and Thrive. Until next time, just keep tapping and keep doing your best work. Alrighty, I'll see you soon.